Okay. Put Hailey's feet away.
Hailey, put the
My
thumbs
feet are
away,
away, guys. Relax. Okay.
If you don't put them away,
What?
I'll put them in my mouth. I'm kidding.
Oh, we are using that. We are using that. Okay. That's gonna be the intro. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Hailey with the Elemental Mix Series with Alchemy Cartel. This is Jay Crusoe. He is doing the mix for this month.
My name is Jay Crusoe, and I was born and raised here in Tampa. And I make house and techno and just like mix have fun.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah. So I know Jay pretty well.
We just spawned in each other's life, like randomly.
Seriously, it was like, oh hey.
Like, what's up?
Wait, I think I saw you a few times at TK. Shout out TK Lounge. And it just kind of happened from there.
Yeah.
But I saw your first set as your other alias, which we'll talk about later. And then yeah, I didn't even realize it was you until you got off stage, and I was like, wait, no way, that's so funny. And then yeah, we kind of just became friends after that. Just sending you shit. Pretty much how it started.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm glad we could finally get you on the mix series. Listening to the mix, you said there was 5 IDs.
Yes.
Okay, so those are just some stuff you're holding on to for later. Okay, so I found a few of them. I didn't get all of them, but yeah, very notable. I hope everyone was able to hear them out because they're really good. And then just kind of started off, what got you into making music?
I mean, I've always just been around music. Like my dad's side of the family, they're all like musical. And so, just grew up always listening to music. I grew up playing the drums in my church, which I still do. I play drums in the synagogue now. Yeah, and so I guess when I found out, I went to SMF, which is like 2 blocks away from where I live.
Yeah. And
I snuck in there when I was 17, and I was just like, I had already liked the music from like Daft Punk and like Deadmau5 and whatnot, and so when I realized like that I could actually make this a career and I could do it, like I could make music by myself, I don't need a band or anything. I was like, bet. So I started making beats for rappers, and then I slowly transitioned my way. Like I did that to learn, and then I slowly made my way to like making electronic stuff. Okay, nice.
So when you started, did you start producing first, or did you start learning how to mix?
Yeah, I started producing.
Okay, so you just went straight into it.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what I always wanted to do, and it was just like the easiest. Like I learned how to mix because I understood that to perform as an artist, I needed to do that. So like 6 months after I started like producing, I bought a board. And, I still have it actually.
Nice. So your original board, you still have it?
Yeah.
Did you ever get like a bigger replacement to learn, or is that just the one you just tried and sure?
Yeah, no, I've always had it, but I don't use it anymore because I just practice my mixes on my mouse.
Okay.
On a record box.
Gotcha. Okay. And then, so what is your favorite genre to make versus to listen to?
I can't answer that. That's so hard because I mean I love to listen to. I love all genres, and to make I have in truth I have like 13 aliases, but only 2 of them are the ones that like I've been pouring more into.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I love to make them, but I guess house is more like fun for me.
Okay.
Bass is more artistic for me.
Okay.
So because I'm both of that, I'm very like energetic and fun, and I'm also like very artistic. Like I have that in with me, so I can pour it into the more artistic side or the most fun side. So most fun to make is house, because I'd be like,
yeah. Is it kind of just like what you're feeling in the moment?
Lately I've been writing a lot of J stuff.
Okay.
Because that's the project that like I've been writing a lot of. So I've been writing a lot of that, but every once in a while I'm bringing up some 140 stuff. Having fun and keeping it.
Yeah. Do you? It's okay. I was gonna ask what we were talking about. Oh, okay. So do you feel like there's more leeway in, like, more room to kind of experiment with like 140 and experimental dub stuff, or do you think it's the same with that in house?
Honestly, I feel like you can be more innovative with bass music simply because the boundaries are, you can stretch the boundaries to whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of times bass music becomes a little too complex in terms of the writing and the artistry. I feel like the simplicity of having like the boundaries in house music of like 4 on the floor and like something, it allows like a platform for you to like, you know, springboard off of. So that's why a lot of house tracks are like catchy and they have like a certain like method of catching your attention. And like, I don't know, like bass music, I feel like it's good that it has free reins, but sometimes it's a little too free.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I think about that in the shower. I was thinking about that in the shower today. Like,
those shower thoughts where you're like contemplating life.
Yeah, just water. I'm just floating for 40 minutes. And just like...
Oh my god, that's awesome. Like with house music, do you have anyone like that comes to mind that was like your direct influence for that?
Direct influence, it was a mixture of people. I was really into like deadmau5, like I said, Daft Punk, Atlantis. Dude, Atlantis was so gas.
Yeah.
So like that vein of music, like earlier on, and then like into like the big stuff, like Martin Garrix. So I kind of like, I've had my inspirations, like the more I dive into it, like for each genre, like for tech house, for techno, like for big room. As I dived in more, but the people that really got me in were just like, essentially like that.
Yeah.
Like they're
okay, gotcha. Yeah, they're pretty legendary. So yeah, they're just out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have any like outside inspirations that come into the music that you make? Like I know for some of the songs, especially the IDs, like I've noticed some like big pop culture hits. Like, so is there anything like outside of just typical house music that you get inspiration from?
Yeah, like, so I listen to all music outside of this, and so I'm gonna fill you in on the Crusoe lore.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
So when I was in college, I did a lot of like open format DJing because that's what I did in high school when I was learning how to mix. Like I'd go to the parties and just like plug my board in. So like I did a lot of like house parties, like it was fun because I did a lot of rap, like twerk shit.
Okay.
I was
you just wanted to have fun.
Yeah, I mean I was having fun and just like going out and having fun at like all the parties and like not really partaking in anything. I was just like out there and just to spin and just hang out with all my friends.
Yeah.
And so like it wasn't like house music or anything. It was just like straight like rap shit.
Okay. Okay.
So I started off like mixing that, and then when I went to college, I was doing like a lot of the sorority parties, and I obviously I grew up. I was born in 1998, so I grew up with like Akon, T-Pain, all that. So I would start playing throwbacks with my buddy Mauricio, and so we would just be playing that all along. So it's like it became a big part of like who I was because I still listen to my throwback playlist all the time.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring that into my music. It's just been a little hard recently because it's really overplayed in tech house. Like, do the thing. So it's like do the remix to the fucking old track. Am I allowed to curse on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't give a shit.
So I bring that a lot, but I also really love writing original like vocals or just working with vocalists or just like finding something on Splice or using a bit of an acapella from like an old track and repurposing it, which goes true like sampling old tracks goes to the beginning of like EDM, like house music.
Yeah.
So it's like if you do it creatively enough to where it's not tacky, then so I bring that into my music. I bring that's the lore.
Okay, that's the lore behind it.
The open format sounding music.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because you bringing that up, I didn't really think about it that way, but I feel like it is kind of do the thing.
Yeah.
Like it's very much like that's like the backbone of.
It's just been really corny recently because it's like they're trying to do like every throwback song that's ever existed instead of like letting it flow naturally.
Right.
Yeah. So I feel like the natural flow of things would be like you're making a song, you have the beat, you have like the bass line, and then you find the vocal and maybe a little part that resonates with the song, or maybe you hear a song, and then you're like maybe this small part. Like I feel like the part where it gets corny is when you're like, I want to sit down and make I don't know, Cheetah Girls, a Cheetah Girls like remix or something.
Hey, yeah.
Spice Girls in it.
I mean, I would be here for a Cheetah Girls mix, okay? Just saying.
Well, hey, maybe I might do that. Has anyone done that yet?
I really don't think so.
Cheetah Girls, Jay Crusoe remix coming up soon.
Coming up soon. Honestly, though, like, I mean, I feel like that speaks a little more to our generation. Like,
It does. It's pretty fire. Honestly, not gonna lie.
maybe I'm the only one who agrees, but I'd be here.
Yeah, how dare you have a unique opinion?
Okay.
This is the bullying podcast where I bully Hailey.
That's every day. So
That actually is very true.
it's every day. We're just bullying each other every day. So it's not just for the podcast, but
We really do.
it's kind of fun. A fun little tidbit, and a little sprinkle of something interesting. Just makes it better.
Shut up!
Stop talking.
You're ruining everything.
This is my podcast.
No, get out.
This is the Jay Crusoe podcast.
I'm kicking you out. I'm the captain now. Look at my Mandalorian socks, guys.
Oh, those are sick. Love it. So have you traveled and done any shows or festivals? Like outside of?
Shows outside of Florida. I played it in the Jaguar Room in Denver, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. It was
Yeah.
new. It was for the afters. It was kind of like the first afters for the John Summit first bank show.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it's like they did it like after, and they had like Dateless, like Ducati, like a bunch of cool people, and then so I played that. That was so fun.
Yeah.
Incredible. I was just that week in Denver. I loved it.
That was recent, right?
That was like 4 or 5 months ago.
Okay.
Whenever John Summit Red Rocks.
Fairly recent. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That sounds like fun.
It was fun.
I feel like Denver's always fun.
It's incredible. It's a dope scene, especially now with house. A lot of people go there for like the bass music.
I was gonna say that's like prevalent.
House music is gonna get crazy.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's gonna. Dude, literally, Fiac played at this place called, I think it's 1158. I don't know. And from what I've heard, like the house culture in Denver is like,
Really?
and they're all like super wholesome too. Like they have their groups, but they're not cliquey. Like,
Yeah. We love to see it.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
Yeah.
I can't stand the cliquey shit. Like you go to a show and everyone's
like you can literally like go sometimes to like some venue and see like the cliques. You're like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone there is just there helping each other. Like it's a friendly competition. It's not a rat race.
Yeah. That's like a big thing too, especially like, I mean, you can apply that to anywhere like here in Florida, like a local venue, or you can apply that to like bigger shows. Like, I just feel like Denver is known as like a really big music spot.
Yeah.
So to see house, like something other than bass music come up there is really cool. But yeah, the culture is definitely something that.
It's different. It's definitely different, especially from here on the East Coast. I feel like the West Coast is a lot more like, well, maybe not in LA or Cali, but like general the West Coast, they're really like wholesome.
Yeah.
And
Floridians or something else though. Maybe that's just
crazy.
why.
We're
Maybe
crazy.
that's why. Like Florida man is a thing for a reason. I don't know. Like,
No, Florida man.
I mean, this is a Florida-based podcast, so like everyone that's listening is like, yeah, Florida man is a thing.
It really is.
But when you go somewhere else, you're like, kind of like, what the fuck? Everyone's mean.
Yeah, like anywhere in the world, because like if you go to New York, everyone's just like rude.
Yeah.
You go to the Northeast, anywhere, everyone's like rude.
Yeah.
Unless it's like me.
Yeah. my grandparents live in Maine. Like,
Yeah, they're nice.
really nice. Like,
Yeah.
okay, random stuff.
Weren't you up there? Have you ever been up there? I remember talking about Maine food at one point.
Maybe that was what it was. But I've never been there.
You should go. Maine sounds sick.
I would know. Oh my god.
So have you been to Maine? I'm kidding.
But yeah, I definitely want to go out to Denver more for music stuff. Especially, like, I feel like it's probably always been there. I mean,
Just not to the degree.
yeah,
right?
yeah, that's cool. Okay, so if you had a dream venue that you could play at, what would it be?
Definitely space.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
especially for Jay Crusoe.
Yeah, because Space is very special to me because like I've always had like house music in my life in some way, but I moved down to Miami for law school for a year.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Wow. Okay. Well, here's the more Crusoe lore.
Okay.
I did law school for a year there, and
see, I know you did law school, but I didn't know you did it in Miami.
It was Miami, FIU.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. So like I liked my like Don Dollar, I liked my John Summit at the time and my Clooney, but I never had the chance to really dive into like the underground tech house stuff because a lot of like house being in my life, but I was always like very bass presence because like I consider Paul Robinson to be like one of the reasons I got into music in general.
Yeah.
And like just listening to World was probably one of the most mind-blowing, life-changing things ever.
Yeah.
So I was always more on the bass side of things, and like I was just like skimming the surface of house always, even though I loved it.
Right.
But it was like it all kind of sounded repetitive to me until I understood, and Miami really helped me understand specifically Space.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, so it's like I've been able to see some incredible people at Space, at Floyd, at Space Park when they were having it.
Yeah,
like
that was fun.
Space Park was so incredible.
So fun.
Dude, I went to see Floating Points back-to-back Quartet there, and
What?
I didn't know them at all. Like I'd heard like one song from Quartet, but they played for like 4 hours, and it was one of the best sets I've ever heard. Like top 5 sets.
That's so fun. I went there for like a Pride event, and it was like so much fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Dude, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I wish they could bring it back. I don't know what happened. Bring back Space Park.
Yeah, for real. Make a staple. That's crazy though. Okay, so Space like really helped you like fully understand. No fucking way, dude. So Space being like your dream venue. Do you have any others?
Dude, okay, so I would love to do caverns. I would love to do caverns.
Oh my god.
I would love to do a 2-day festival.
Uh-huh.
I'd love to play in the Coliseum. Sick.
Okay. Wow.
Sick.
Do
Yeah.
they do like music there and stuff?
I know it was Vangelis. Might have been Vangelis, but there's an old electronic musician that looks like me, he has long hair, and then he just has a mustache. He did a takeover. I'm blanking on his name. I could remember his name. Come up to me at a show and ask me who he is, and I'll tell you. I can't tell you right
Just can't tell you right now. It's fine.
now. No, it's not Valentino Khan. I meant like OG electronic music.
Oh my god. Peanut gallery.
We should have a mic over there.
For real, just like Andrew's commentary throughout the podcast for listening to us. That's good. Okay, so the Coliseum, that's like really big.
That'd be sick, and then just
Like shooting for the stars on that one.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that's
I hope I'm alive to see that happen.
that'd be incredible. What, you think it's gonna take so long that you might die?
No, but I'm just saying, like, you never know.
I give it 8 to 15 years.
Okay, that's a good window.
8 on the minimum. You said no, you doubt me. She's doubting me.
No, I'm saying no, it could be sooner than that.
Oh.
I was trying to be positive for once.
5.
Wasn't actually bullying you.
I don't know. That's what I'm just used to. You give me trauma. That I started because I first started.
Okay, alright.
That's just how I am.
Just so the record is set straight. Thank you.
No, that's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
I lied. Take that back. Cut that out.
You're not good. And then, so like your dream back to back. What would that look like?
Oh yeah, I'd have to say like. Damn, I don't know. Oh yeah, I'd have to say I'd love to go back to back with like John Summit and Justin Jay. So back to back.
I love Justin Jay. We found him literally like, oh my god, what was that tiny club called that we went to in Miami? Ange. Where we met Justin Jay.
Now you want the peanut gallery. It was like RPC or RCA. It was a 3-letter name.
It was some, yeah.
It's not opening.
ATV.
Yeah, ATV, thank you. Yeah, so we
I'm
had
not
seen,
even from Miami. These people are from South Florida.
we don't do it like that, okay? But we had went to a, oh my god, ATV. Very cool.
Just think of the 4-wheeler.
Okay, yeah, I don't even remember the name. It's not open anymore, which is so sad, but it was like this cute little club, and our other roommate had brought us, and was like, oh, I want to see this DJ, and we saw him, and we were like, what the fuck, like, he's so good, and now he's like playing back-to-back John Summit shit at after parties.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's like
It's
how
crazy.
the world works.
Yeah. Actually, John Summit was listening to Justin Jay before he was big.
No way.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. He even said it like once. I think he was just talking backstage with Justin Jay once. Like, there's like a video of this. That's how I found it out. Justin Jay's an OG, especially with Dirty Bird.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I left it back to them because it's like just they both love all the genres. Like John's playing a lot of like dubstep now, like bass.
He threw down like some subtronics at like I can't even remember what festival we were at, but he was just throwing it. I was like,
He threw some like 140 at the taverns. Like
Yeah.
there was videos. I was like, dude, you guys going crazy. So like, and Justin Jay's just always been hella multi-genre. So it's like I feel like if you give me John and Justin, Jay, John, and Justin,
Yeah.
3 J's.
yeah. Oh my god, that would be so sick.
The 3, yo, this is happening. I'm calling this. I'm manifesting.
I am
right now.
manifesting this for you.
Jay, John, and
I
Justin.
would pay anything
Yeah.
to see the 3 J's.
Give us 8 hours and we'll give you the world. It's gonna be
It would be so incredible though. We need to make this happen. So anyone who has Connect
with Justin
and John.
John, you played we can do this.
Yes. Okay. So bringing that up,
John, please.
John has played out No Mas Pelea.
Yeah, that was actually crazy how that happened.
Yeah.
This is Sean.
So how do you feel about like that song in general? Like, I mean, it's been played out a bunch now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. So like Black V-Neck were the first boys to give me love on that.
Okay.
Miami boys, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been kind of. I owe a lot of success of my current success. Like I wouldn't say it's made me a career, but it's definitely put me on the map
Yeah.
of like coming up. And I mean, it's a special place in my. I don't play it a lot in my sets, just because like I've heard it so many times,
Yeah.
and I feel like a lot of people have too. But I don't know. I feel like it brings a lot. It brings a lot like to Jay Crusoe as like who I am, like or
Yeah.
as an artist, as an alias.
Yeah.
Because like I'm Hispanic, so I listen. So a lot of people had their emo phase, right?
Mhm.
I never had an emo phase. I had a reggaeton phase.
Okay.
And I was in middle school. I had short hair and I had a rat tail that's as long as my hair is now, and like actually even longer. And so I was playing soccer, and so I was just like this little Hispanic dude like running around, like, Cuban.
Yeah.
So I was always listening to reggaeton then,
Okay.
and so I feel like it brings like the house with like who I am as a person. And it just kind of like happened. I wasn't thinking about let me do a house remix of like Modesto.
Yeah.
Like it just all came together, and I mean the love on it has been incredible. Like
Yeah.
it was an independent drop, so that was.
It's such a banger. Like I listen to it all the time, and then I'm like, oh my god, wait. I remember like this shit.
Yeah, no, you sent me a Snapchat once, and you had it on in the background casually, and like you weren't even like listen to the song, like you were just talking about some other thing. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, the song!
We gotta support the homies out here.
Yeah.
But that one was definitely like one of the best songs I think he released today. Fire.
I got some crazy ones coming soon. There's
Yeah.
one I've been holding for like 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, some of the IDs on this mix too are. I mean, I was like, no way. Like, I mean, I was texting you on the way here. I was listening to it again just to like re-listen everything, and I was literally texting him like, oh my god, this one. Oh my god. I mean, like, I could literally go through our text right now and be like, okay.
Yeah, she was like, yo. So I have a song that samples Telephone, Lady Gaga.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, she was like, Telephone!
Like literally all caps, like no other context, just random like, oh my god, this song. Yeah, Telephone, and then there was another Temperature.
Yeah.
John Paul. Okay.
No,
We're not gonna give all of them away because I want other people to like figure it out.
Pause right here. Big homie supporter. This girl's always supporting her homies. Back to like, you gotta support the homies.
Yeah.
She lives it.
I mean,
Keep that in.
I mean like how do you not? Like that's the thing. Like me and all my friends are like that. Like we're like, you know, people that you care about and you want to see succeed, like they can't do that without people going to their shows, people playing their music and sending it out to other people. Like I just want to put the homies on, and I think all of our friends are like that. Like all of our mutual friends are like that. Because I mean we're all pretty much involved in music in general, and so it doesn't matter like what you listen to. Like I mean support both your projects. I know told me you've done Rhythm before. Haven't seen that happen, but I even support that to call you out.
You called me out.
Calling you out on that. But yeah, I mean, you have to.
I'm actually chopping tonight. Tracks.
I would live to see the day. She's like, no. Love to see it. But yeah, support the homies. Treat everyone with respect and love, and
I feel like that just shows you like who's in it, like for real. Like if you see someone that's supporting their homies, you understand that they are in the music for the right reasons. Because we all have a dream, and supporting. And if we see someone else who also has a dream, we want to support it. Like,
right, because you know what that feels like.
Yeah, like especially if it's a genuine dream. Not dreaming of I want to be famous or I want to be rich. It's like I want to like really like throw a great party where I can like dance with people. Yeah, just have fun and like really feel the music.
Yeah, you gotta be in it for the right reasons too. And I think that's another thing too. Is like I know all the people I'm supporting are in it for the right reasons. If I don't feel like you are, like support from afar maybe, but like it's all about like finding that genuine like. We're all in it for the music. If you're not, then what's the fucking point? But yeah, I'll leave you with that note. And yeah, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thanks, G.
Everyone, please go listen to Jay's mix on Alchemy Cartel on SoundCloud. And yeah, hit him up, give him a follow, and show him some love.
Thank you.
Check it out.
Easy though. Okay, so space like really helped you like fully understand. No fucking way, dude. Okay, well, secret's out. We're not using the microphone.
It was all a lie. We're lying to you. I'm not even real. It's AI, dude.
I can't breathe. Okay, we gotta put it back. Oh my god, that's gonna be like blooper reel kind of shit.
You're gonna cut that out.
Oh, 100%. But I want to hold on to that forever.
Are you sure you don't want to put this up?
No, maybe.
For the continuity issues, like if people are gonna be like, why did they change it? Like they have to view the bloopers
You need
together.
to put it back.
We need to put it back.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, 100%. Like it cuts and there's no microphone. We're just like so. Back to normal. Back to your regular scheduled programming.
This isn't right. I'm not doing this right. Here you go.
And executive producer
George Washington.
George Washington help.
Yee, the microphone has.
It's fun.
It never really worked.
I'm so glad we got that.
It's the nose contour for me.
You're doing so good.
It was all an illusion. Oh.
I'm sure you can probably tell in the video anyways we're not using it.
No, you literally can't.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so I mean.
You're not gonna be able to tell because it fell over and no noise.
Just to go back to normals.
I can't. It's so hard to do that. Hi.
Just ignore the microphone in the room. There's a microphone in the room.
There's a microphone. The CIA. Yo.
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Continuity issues for sure. So I have no idea how it was sitting.
There was a break in the lore.
Yep, just a little break. I'm gonna save that. Okay, so